The week-long feud between Israel and Turkey saw a new low when Turkish President Erdogan compared the actions of the Israeli Defense Forces on the Gaza border to Nazi Germany's treatment of Jews in World War II. Thousands gathered in Istanbul at a Condemn Oppression and Support Jerusalem rally called by Erdogan to show solidarity with the Palestinians. Strong anti-Israel rhetoric coming from the president seemed to fuel the crowd's sentiments. Rifat Bali, a historian and a member of the Jewish community in Istanbul, gave his perspective on the latest events.
We have to take into consideration that there is a consensus in Turkey among all political parties and all political ideologies that Israel is a terrorist state, Israel is an imperialistic state, and the Palestinians are victims. So as far as Erdogan is concerned, because he is coming from a conservative Islamic ideology, of course, they are more concerned about the problem of Israel and Palestinians.
Although criticized for anti-Semitic remarks, President Erdogan made clear at the rally that his main opposition is Zionism and not Jews. But is there a real distinction? Bali believes the anti-Israel sentiment fueled by historical events dating back to the Ottoman Empire bring out public and political opinion that is in fact anti-Semitic.
When you have this anti-Semitic ideology and preconceived idea about Zionists, Theodor Herzl and the Ottoman Empire being crushed by the Zionists, of course you feel pro-Palestinian. Of course you feel that the state of Israel is a non-legitimate state. People always say, well, we are not anti-Semitic, we are anti-Zionist and so on. And when you look to the rhetoric, I'm sorry, it's an anti-Semitic rhetoric.
There are approximately 15,000 Jews living in Turkey. We asked Bali how the small community is dealing with these views. As an observer and member, Bali reports of a community choosing to stay under the radar at all times.
Jews of Turkey are included in this rhetoric, and whatever the Jewish community leadership or activists, if they are, speak about it, saying that, well, we are Turks, we are not Israeli people and so on, is meaningless. Because the Turkish public opinion see the Jews of Turkey as Jews, not Turks. You have, as Turkish Jewish community, go out and publicly criticize Israel and their action, and they are not willing to do this. Turkish Jews are not criticizing at all. Even if you put a knife under their throat, they will not do so.
For the time being, it looks like the only choice for Jews in Turkey is to wait for the diplomatic storm to calm down. Sander Güzelbahar, I-24 News.